Hi all, I'm Kevin Higgins. I am the instructor for EDU 735. This is a new course. I know that a lot of you are in the program, that you know each other. I don't know any of you, so this is my introductory to you. And you're going to upload a video that's going to introduce yourself to me in the week one of our Moodle course. This is Leadership for Learning, Decision Making, and Change. It's an interesting course. I am an educational leader. I've been a principal and a vice principal in a high school in New Jersey and in an elementary school in New Jersey. I'm also a elected official in my hometown. So I've worked and learned in leadership positions for many years now. I will be basing a lot of my experience off of the educational field, but it's my understanding that not everybody in this course is part of the education industry. So I'm really interested in finding out the areas of expertise that you all have, and blending that with the areas of expertise that I have, and coming up with some really cool ideas, some really neat things in the area of leadership. I just want to go over the syllabus with you a little bit. I'm new to Moodle. I know that you are not, but I'm learning fast, and it's actually a pretty cool tool. So a lot of the things that I'll be uploading throughout the weeks are going to be pretty fresh, new ideas, and hopefully we'll be able to work together on that. I have a couple required readings for this class. They're not really textbooks. They're not going to be something that you're going to follow along chapter by chapter with what we're doing, but they are very good reference materials. The first one is Primal Leadership, which is written by Daniel Goleman. It's an excellent read about the characteristics of who leaders are and what leaders should be and what people are looking for in leaders. And the other one is Digital Leadership, by a guy by the name of Eric Sheninger. He was a principal in New Milford, New Jersey, and he was really at the forefront of the digital landscape change in education, not only in New Jersey, but throughout the country. He's no longer a principal. He is now a digital leader that really works for different companies and goes throughout the country making money, talking about what it's like to be a digital leader. But the book that he wrote back in 2013 was really on the forefront of the time of what it meant to be a digital leader, and it was a really foundational read for me, and I hope it is for you. The third required text is a choice of yours. I find that leaders in any industry really learn on their feet. They learn what it means to be a leader from the people around them, and everything that they read and they take in during that time. So I want you to go out and find a book on leadership that relates to you, or relates to your field, the field that you work in. Throughout the course of the weeks, we will talk about, through discussions, what you're reading in those books and how it relates to what we're learning at the same time. In the syllabus, I have a couple of suggestions for different types of personal texts that have to do with leadership. A lot of them that I've read, for instance, Leading in a Culture of Change by Michael Fullan, I've read. The last book I read was the last suggestion I gave there. It's a little outside the box. It's called Extreme Ownership. It's written by two former Navy SEALs who fought in the battles in Iraq and Afghanistan. And they have some really interesting lessons that they learned on the battlefield about leadership. It's not necessarily a war book, but it's really what they learned about leading other people into battle. The interesting thing that I took from that book was that everything that they learned from the leaders before them was moot by the time they got onto the battlefield because it was so ancient. So one of the things that we're going to focus on as we go through this is how the idea of leadership is ever changing, how we have to really worry about keeping up with the times as we are leaders in whatever profession that we're in. The last thing I kind of want to talk about right now are the course requirements. The class contribution, which is 10% of the grade, will be dealt with as far as the discussions that we have through Moodle. We'll have discussions every week, either in a discussion session or in an activity session, where you will respond to questions and then we'll have a discussion as a class. Your leadership demonstration videos. You're going to have to upload 3 leadership demonstration videos over the course of the 7 weeks. 2 minutes long, and you're going to be responding to a scenario that I give you. And you're going to demonstrate your leadership skills. And the reason why I did this in a video is because 50% of being a leader is presenting yourself, is representing yourself to a group of people. And it's very important that you have the opportunity to look at yourself on video. If you have not done that yet, it's strange, but it's a great it's a great tool for you and for me really to hone those leadership skills. Your personal learning plan. You're going to be doing activities and assignments throughout the 7 weeks that are going to inform your personal learning plan that I'll be getting deeper into different videos that you'll be handing in towards the end of the course. And the same thing goes for your course-related leadership activities. You're going to be doing activities such as developing the mission and vision of your organization, or redeveloping the mission and vision of your organization, which is something you're going to do in week 1. And that's all going to inform your leadership activity presentation at the end of this course. But again, I'll go into that a little deeper in upcoming weeks. And finally, your personal leadership text. Most, if not everything that you learn moving into your leadership roles, you're going to read about. So read everything. Make sure that you are keeping up on your readings and you're able to add to our discussions throughout the weeks. Other than that, it's going to be a fun couple of weeks. I really, really look forward to learning from you, like I said before, and you learning from me. Relax, have fun, and it should be a good couple of weeks. Thanks.